All right. Yeah, but it's going to show. It's going to show. You know, we're going to have to paint it again. We'll have to put another coat on here. We seem to have a little binding action here, so we're going to file that with the rat tail, not the rat tail, flat file. Too crazy here. There's a little play in here, but that's all right. But we have to sand that, and we're going to give it another coat of paint here. But before I do that, I want to drill this hole for the cord to come through here. Let's a little closer look at it here and see that well, my eyesight is bad, of course, and can't see where the blade is. But I think it came out pretty good. I don't dare cut any more than that. I'll tell you that a Harbor Freight multi-function tool is a lifesaver, boy. I could never cut that out with a saber saw. In my younger days I could, but not now. Alright, so now what we got to do, I had to take these little flanges off, by the way. There was little clips on each end of this. Because the plywood is in 1/4 inch thick, or almost a 1/4 inch thick. And the it would never stay in there, but a little bead of silicone around here, very light bead, will be perfect. So now we gotta drill. We got the mark on the other side. We gotta drill through here. We'll do that off camera. We don't need to show every little thing. It's cloudy today. It's supposed to rain later, but this is latex paint. It'll dry pretty quick. I'm gonna paint this on the workbench of the shop. But I'm just going to hit the area here with 220 paper. This is the bottom, you don't care too much about that. And this is the top where you could see it. The hole I made there, the cord will go in there. I have a plug on the end of it. It'll come out and I'll plug into the yellow outlet strip. And when I need to remove it, it'll have the cord already attached to it. Take these screws out too. I just don't want to lose them, that's why I just stuck them in there. Bad, huh? Just going to be painting this. Got these screws for now. Just don't want to lose them. First thing I want to do is hit the edge. Knock the paint over and make a mess here. Then I have to paint my workbench gray. This is the bottom. Oh, this would have to be one of these cheap, lousy Dollar General brushes. Just push on it and it bends in half.
I may not even get to finish this. I didn't have any narrow brushes. The one I had before this was a better quality brush and didn't do that. Now, let me get to the other side. More comfortable in here because the air conditioner going into here. I'm trying to do it outside and it's kind of a muggy day today. Alright. Now. It's all going to be covered anyways, but the hot will line it. Outside the line will show on the meter when it's plugged into place, so I don't want to have that. We'll finish this off camera because it's not exciting watching somebody paint.
Alright, I just got this mounted in now. I pre-drilled the holes and everything. Everything screws in really good. So it's just mounted. There's nothing in it yet. But that's how she's going to look. Some people have asked me, because I'm left-handed, why I didn't put the variac over here. Well, I can operate the variac left or right-handed. I also use a pair of scissors in my right hand, but I can only draw right or use a saw and stuff like that in my left hand. So, and I pick my nose with my left or right hand. Well, it's 6 p.m. now, and I don't need the air conditioner. It's a little bit more comfortable in here, and I ran it earlier today, so I just got the fan on. On this here, I had to file even more on the inside plywood that's here. What a Mickey Mouse. This is the only part of the project that came out lousy. I'm hoping that these screws, they have big heads on them, that they won't pull through because the holes are so damn big. It might pull through, and because they're off center, I can't even put a washer on it. And if I put a washer on the outside, a big one, I defeated the purpose. I want this plate to be flush. I want it to be flat against here so I can glue it on there. I don't want it away from the panel. So, all my wiring. This is the top. Oh, got the wrong way. Got it upside down here. Let's see. We'll put the wiring, goes that way. It's easy to get at. It's a little better. Let's see where the wiring is. Well, I'm not sure, but I found some washers that may just go in there. We'll find out. I got this one in. As I said, one of them is a bolt and the other two are the screws. And I'm left-handed. I can only use a screwdriver in my left hand, but I can use the scissors in my right hand. Oh, beautiful. And it's flush. That's what I want. That's what I was worried about. All right, now. I'm not sure about this one though. I'm not tightening this up yet. See. Let's see if I can get that in there. Can I get 3 out of 3? Probably not, because it's too close to the edge of the wood, and it feels like it's going to cross thread. Well, maybe not. Beautiful. I just got to tighten that up with a wrench. Alright, let's see what size. I may not be able to get a wrench in there. Might be able to get a pair of pliers in there. The bolt head is just a hair high. I can feel it. Let's see if I can get a pliers in there without scratching up the surface here. Don't matter here because the plate's going to cover it. Have a strong needle nose here. I wouldn't want to wreck any of my electronic tools here. Oh yeah. See, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. I did not want this thing off the face. It looks crummy. I want it down. Now there's little holes in here. There's 6 little holes. I could probably, I don't know if I'd want to nail brads in there though. Tiny brads to hold it. When it was in the plastic radio cabinet, it looked like it had hot glue holding it in. I think I got a hot glue gun here and glue from my old shop. Alright, we're going to finish this. We'll tighten these up. I'll get a little bigger screwdriver and snug them up. I don't want to go too crazy with it. See, once the variac is in, then I can start putting the meters in. Alright. I have a lot of Allen wrenches. But the way my luck has been running with things and finding things, I brought the knob down to my hardware store. It cost me only 50 cents for the right size Allen for this. So, what I'm going to do is to put the knob on here. I want to see if there's going to be a problem. I'll pull it away from the, I'm not putting the plate on. I just want to pull it away about 1/8 of an inch and just see if I can tighten it and make sure I can tighten it. Pretty sure there's enough shaft sticking out. Perfect. All right, we'll put that on last. We got to do the plate and everything first. Now, we got a lot of things we got to do before we get to this stage. So we're going to leave that right in there. We'll put that over here with the plate because that's going to be the last thing to go on here. All right. Yeah. We have some of this heavy wire here stranded, and we're wiring up the outlet because this outlet I won't be able to get at the screws because it's too close to the board. This board here I added at the bottom afterwards. It's 3/4 inch by 1 1/4 inch wide to give it some support for the outlet. Originally I wasn't going to have a bottom on it, so with that in there I can't put the screws through, and these are going to be backstabbed. Doesn't matter. Normally I don't, but it's only this particular thing. It doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, let's see. Hard to see that. This is my electrical. I bought this many years ago, back in the 60s. This is good for 10, 12, and 14. It's got the blades for that. So now we're doing this ground wire here is extra long. I'm going to cut it. It goes to the ground wire on the cord. That's all it goes to. Doesn't go to here at all. Okay, that's just the safety ground, which has got to be, this has got to be connected. So now we're going to connect the neutral and the hot. Now on the variac, the wiper portion of the variac is going to be your hot side. We're going to vary the hot. So first of all, we got to put in, this is the hot side, the small hole. Okay, now I can put the outlet in, and the outlet's going this way instead of this way. Remember I said the ground was going down? Well, it'll go this way, so the grounds will be facing the back of the shed that way, just like the ones in the yellow strip up here. So we'll insert that here, and we're going to stand up, and first we're going to set the camera here so we can give you a better view. Okay, so as you're looking at the unit on the wall, this will be the left side. So we've got little tiny screws here. And we got a little paint in the hole here, a little paint in the hole. I know they line up because I checked them before. Okay, that's that one. We get started. Line the hole up here. All right. Now let's see. Is the screwdriver too big? Doesn't that look neat? I don't scratch up the, slip the screwdriver and scratch up the paint here. That's good. I like that. Came out pretty good. Alright, now the voltmeter. I don't think this toolbox is in your way. Hopefully not. Okay, we only got two nuts on here. There's supposed to be 4, but they look like 440s, so I can add them after, I guess. But I needed to make 4 holes because otherwise I'm just not going to get the meter in, because the screws are part of the meter. There's a little lock washer in there. Alright, now this is the top. We got to make sure you got the meter in the correct way here. Oh boy, that paint gave it a little bit of thickness there. Alright. I don't want to drag this too much and mess that up. Now I got these are 1/4-inch nuts. I probably have to get my 1/4-inch Exolite out. I got that one on. What I think we'll do is we'll get the 1/4-inch Exolite. I got a whole Exolite set. There it is. Always the last one, huh? Alright, now we have a situation where we need a tiny washer. In order to put that nut in there. Now we put the ammeter in. I'll have to look for some screws and nuts for the other two. On this one, this has all four. In fact, the screws come right out on this. They're not captive on the meter like they are on the voltmeter. The ammeter is the larger of the two. Looking on the edge of the bench here. See three. Oh, there's only three nuts? Oh, okay. It's three nuts. Because there's 3 bolts. And I drilled 3 holes. Let's see if I can get that in there. If I can line it up. That's always fun. Yeah, doesn't that look sharp? Gray, black, nice accent. I don't think I need washers on these. These holes aren't quite as big. Trying to get them started though is on there. Don't think I need washers. I'm not cranking these down with a handle on this. I'm not putting the Exolite handle on it. Don't need to. You don't want to crack the plastic. Or actually, this is Bakelite. It's even more delicate. You just want to snug them up. Okay. There she be. What I got to do is go in the other shed and get some silicone put in here. Before I do that, I want to get the fuse and the switch mounted. Let's see. This one I got cleaned off, so we can use this one. You only need 1 fuse, and that's for the whole system. Like I say, I might want to fuse that meter. I didn't put that much paint on it, but it should be hard getting in there. Alright. Too shabby, does it? We'll leave that off for now. I don't want to lose it. All right, well, here we are. We're just checking voltage now, but this is the top of the meter. So I'm going to put a little piece of tape on that. in case I don't get back into the house, back out here, and I get called into the house for supper, I'll make sure I put that in the correct way, because obviously I got to take the wires off here so I can mount this. I like that display. It's good and easy on the eyes. I can see that.